Sean "Diddy" Combs' mother has publicly defended him in light of ongoing legal challenges related to allegations of sexual assault and sex trafficking. Janice Smalls Combs issued a statement on Sunday through her attorney, Natalie G. Figures, representing the Combs family. In her remarks, she acknowledged that while her son is not without flaws and has made mistakes in the past, as we all have, he is innocent of the charges leveled against him. "It is disheartening to witness my son being judged not based on the truth, but rather on a narrative constructed from falsehoods," she expressed in the statement shared with The Hollywood Reporter. "To observe what appears to be a public lynching of my son before he has had the chance to establish his innocence is a pain that is indescribable. Like any individual, my son is entitled to his day in court, where he can present his perspective and demonstrate his innocence." This statement was made public 5 days after it was disclosed that Combs would be facing lawsuits from an additional 120 accusers, on top of the 12 he was already contending with. Attorney Tony Busby announced on Tuesday that he represents numerous individuals who allege that Combs has committed sex crimes dating back to 1991, with many claiming they were raped after being drugged. These new allegations emerged nearly a year after Combs reached a settlement in a lawsuit filed by singer Cassie Ventura, his former girlfriend, who accused him of rape and abuse. Although he denied the allegations, footage surfaced in May showing him physically assaulting her in a hotel. Shortly thereafter, he expressed that he was truly sorry for the incident. In her statement, Janice acknowledged that her son had lied about the event but provided her rationale for his actions. The mother expressed concerns regarding her son's honesty, particularly in relation to his denial of past violence towards an ex-girlfriend, despite evidence from hotel surveillance footage contradicting his claims. She noted, "The intertwining of truth and falsehood can create a daunting situation where acknowledging certain aspects of a narrative becomes challenging, especially when those truths deviate from societal norms or are too complex to be readily accepted. This complexity likely influenced my son's civil legal team to settle the lawsuit brought by his ex-girlfriend rather than pursue a prolonged contest, which unfortunately allowed the federal government to interpret this decision as an admission of guilt." Janice further contended that her son's dishonesty regarding this matter does not equate to guilt concerning the disturbing allegations and serious charges he faces. Numerous individuals who have been wrongfully convicted and later exonerated lost their freedom not due to actual guilt, but because they did not conform to society's perception of a good person, she asserted. History illustrates how past actions or mistakes can lead to wrongful convictions. She expressed her distress over the jokes directed at her son and lamented the lack of opportunity for him to convey his perspective. "It is profoundly painful to witness the rapid and uncritical judgment against my son, fueled by falsehoods and misunderstandings, without any chance for him to share his side of the story," she stated. Additionally, she suggested that the allegations may stem from individuals seeking financial gain following the Cassie settlement. "The accusations directed at him are driven by individuals seeking financial benefit rather than a pursuit of justice," she stated. "These parties observed the swift resolution of my son's civil legal team regarding his ex-girlfriend's lawsuit, leading them to believe they can achieve a quick financial reward through false allegations against my son. Such unfounded claims of sexual assault hinder genuine victims of sexual violence from obtaining the justice they rightfully deserve. Compounding this issue, the federal government is now leveraging these falsehoods to prosecute my son. This situation has been intolerable for our family. The most distressing aspect of this experience is witnessing my cherished son being stripped of his dignity, not for his actions, but for the beliefs others choose to hold about him." Combs was taken into custody in mid-September following an indictment by a grand jury. He has been denied bail on charges of sex trafficking and racketeering.